Okay, so I hope that you are okay, everybody of you. And let's start immediately with a bit of comparatives and superlatives. This is a topic that we are going to study for so long. Actually, we start studying comparative and superlatives when we are at the elementary level, and then we study again, we study them again, and we study them again, because we are going to go deeper and deeper details about comparative and superlative. So now we are going to do a very short revision with this exercise, and you tick here the sentences that are right and correct the wrong ones. Well, shall we write the answer? I will do it for you with my correction page. Okay, here. So let's start with this, that is, cycling to work is more quickly than walking. It's not correct, it's wrong, because we say quicker, okay? So let's see, and this is quicker. Okay, Anna, can you start to number 2?
Olga drives more carefully than Bill. Is correct.
It is correct. It's already the tick here. Do number 3 as well, because here was the tick. Anna, even number 3. Yes.
Okay. My dad has least hair now than he had 5 years ago. My dad has now.
Hello. Ah, okay. Un moment. Stop here.
No.
Sì, perché sono le 7:10. Sì.
Guarda, no, perché sei
Ok. Ora, one moment. Ecco perché mi levo le cuffie. Now here. So you have to put your audio on. Okay, can you?
Vado? Okay.
Okay. Yes, student is here. You don't see him because I don't have the camera on today. I didn't know if he was coming or not. So he's staying here today. What's your name?
Alessandro.
Alessandro. Alessandro is here with us. So you will hear his voice, but it's here. You can't see him, but you see all the other people of the class. Okay. And what we are going to do now is to talk about superlative and comparatives. Okay, Anna, sorry. You were doing number 3.
Yes, my dad has least hair now than he had 5 years ago. I think it's correct.
You think it's correct? It's not.
Less.
My dad has less hair.
Least is the superlative.
Is the superlative. Very good.
Okay.
So even if you can correct it, let me put it here and here. Okay, can you see them?
Yes.
Okay, Ross. Tu vedi bene? Okay. Number 4, Ross.
Now I've tried them on. These shoes are more comfortable than I thought we're going to be.
Okay. You think it's all correct, or there's something you could correct here?
It's okay. It's correct.
Do you all?
It's more comfortable then, no?
simple than.
Then.
I
It's not that.
thought, yes, but I thought that because it is there was a verb though, so I suppose a different way of saying but I know that.
Than. Okay.
Than. Okay.
Yes. Marty, number 5.
In this photo, you look more young than your sister.
Wrong or right?
Come?
Wrong or right?
Right.
Right?
No, younger.
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 Younger. Not more young, but younger. Okay, Anton. Number
6. Taxis are much more expensive than buses or the underground. It is right.
This is right. This is right. Do you want to try, Ale? Okay, number 7.
Emmy's not as tall as Santi,
Susie?
but she's deeper.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Wrong. And what do you want to correct?
Emmy's no. So no, it's right.
You think it is right, yes, because it's as tall as, the same as. So you got as tall as Susie, but she's thinner. Okay, she's thinner. Good. Anna, number 8.
My phone is moderner than yours. It's got a better camera.
Okay.
For me is no, non so, moderna, non mi suona.
Non ti suona.
Non mi suona moderna.
Probably, it is probably wrong. When
Probably wrong, yes.
your hair.
For me is more modern
More
than
modern.
than yours.
More modern than. Yes,
Yeah.
it's more modern than. Yeah, very good. Ross.
I love riding my scooter. It's much more better than driving a car. It's wrong.
Why? What do you want to
Because much more, but much more is not. It's much better.
It's much better. Yes. I love
Is in Italian.
Yeah, too much sound. Much more better. Like we say in Italian,
Molto più meglio.
ancora più meglio. Yes, it's wrong in any language, I think. Okay, let's go on.
Più meglio.
Yeah, il più meglio assai. Okay. Yes. Number 10. Marty.
Can you say that again, Morley, please? I didn't understand the word. Okay. Slow. No. No, it's right.
It is right. It is right because it's the way. Because slow is the adjective. When you say slowly, is the way you do something. In a slowly way, you have to speak. So can you say that again more slowly, please? I didn't understand the word. Okay. Then let me go here. 11. Anton.
It's the most beautiful beach I have never been to. The sea looks, non vedo.
Amazing.
Amazing.
It looks amazing. For me, it's right.
You think it's right?
Yeah.
Do you all agree with her?
It's most beautiful beach.
Be careful with all single words. Nobody finds something that is out of tune.
Dan, it's missing Dan.
No.
No.
Secondo me no.
Io almeno mi esprimerei così, sicuramente farei male, però mi esprimerei così.
There's one mistake that don't be too much concentrated on comparative and superlative because it's connected with it, but the mistakes can be even somewhere else. In the bulb, always in the bulb, but
that I have never been to.
no.
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 I've ever been.
Exactly. I ever been.
Because it's a positive one.
Exactly.
So if you say a positive, is the meaning I know that is completely the same, never and ever. But ever is for a positive sentence. So it's the most beautiful beach I've ever been. Okay. Ale, number 12.
Shows the worst actor in the group, but is the best singer. Right.
It is right. It's the worst actor. It's not the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah.
Because worst is comparison. Worst is superlative. Okay, the worst actor, because there's nobody else that is even worse than him. Okay, 13, Anna.
What is the nicest thing anyone's ever said to you? Allora, what is the nice thing? Say to you, the nicest things.
Belle articolate queste frasi però, eh?
Sì.
It's intermediate level revision.
It's right.
It is right.
Dillo su.
Correct, Emma, it's correct. They're all correct. Okay, Ross, 14.
Everyone thinks their mom's cooking is the best of the world. Yes, it's correct.
Right.
No,
In the world, no, it's the best in the world.
everyone thinks
It's the
In
best
the world.
in the
in the world.
When you are using a superlative in a group, you can't say the best of, but the best in the group. Okay, best in. You are the best in Italy. Okay, you're not the best of Italy, because in Italian we say but in English no. Okay, Marty, let me move a bit here.
Which sofa looks the more nice, do you think? The blue one or the red one?
Which sofa looks the more nice, do you think? The blue one or the red one?
Senza D, without D.
Without the more nice, looks more nice.
Yes. No.
Okay, the definitely is wrong. Okay, but
Nice, nicer. Nice.
nicer.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
just nicer. Yes, yeah, because with a short adjective, usually there are exceptions, of course, but usually with a short adjective, we just put er at the end. There's somebody that is, yeah, okay. Okay, nicer, the blue one or the red one. Let me put Antonella, go back to the, because I silenced you, sorry. Yes, reactivate your audio. She disappeared. She disappeared.
We got
Where is she? Where is she? Okay. Oh, she put the headphones on. Okay, my dear.
Mhm.
Much better now. Okay, 16.
Shall I have to do?
Yes, please.
Okay. I think we should take this case. It's the biggest one that we have. I think it's correct.
It is correct. This one, yes.
Correct.
Yes, it is. 17, Ale.
It's usually other year in June than it's in May. Right. No,
There's just one little detail.
Hotter.
With
Double T.
yeah, very small, but you know, details sometimes they're important. Anna,
Did you go to the same school than your brother? To the same school then.
same.
Beh, qua same school then. Did you go to the same school as your brother?
As your brother, yeah, as the same school as. Same as is never same than.
Okay.
Than is for the comparison. This is equality. Okay. Okay, Ross, 19.
that restaurant over there is fantastic. It's cheap and you can eat as many food as you like. How can I singular as much food
Yes, as
as
much,
you like?
not many, but it's as much food as. Marty?
I read a lot faster than my brother. I finished the book and is still on page 13.
Okay. I like it.
A lot faster è veramente brutto, ma grazie proprio.
Non ci metti...
È ridondante, come dice Paola.
More fast than.
No,
faster e basta.
Faster.
Actually, it's correct. I'm sorry.
È corretto?
I'm sorry, it's correct. Yes, because a
Come è
lot
corretto?
you
A
can
lot
say
faster.
a lot faster.
Yeah.
I read a lot faster.
I read
I
faster.
read a lot faster without the.
No, a lot. Lot
Yeah,
faster
alright.
doesn't exist. Is a lot or much faster. You can say, but you can substitute much with a lot sometimes, even if you don't like somebody. I mean, you're not obliged to use it, but it's correct. You can do it. Okay, let's do another exercise. with you know, how to use these comparatives in another way. Let me see, where is it? Because I think it here. Okay, modifying comparison, because you know sometimes you can also modify the comparison. So when the degree is changing and we are not so net on what we want to say, and we can modify the comparison. Let's do it, yeah, in this way. Okay. Okay, for example, choose the correct answer. Okay, let's start with Anna again.
I feel
Well, we have to give something to modify this better. Okay, but what do we put to say a bit more? I feel really better than yesterday. I feel so much better than yesterday, or I feel completely better than yesterday. Just one is correct.
Ma a chi
Ma-
sta?
aspetta. A me.
Ah, ok, ok. Insomma.
Purtroppo a me. I feel so much better.
We see at the end. We don't see it now.
I feel completely better than yesterday.
Do you agree, people?
No.
Io non neanche io sono d'accordo.
La buttano là.
Okay, so you can change it if you want. Try to say loud, and if it doesn't sound well, try to change it.
I feel so much better than yesterday.
So
Non se ne
that's
parli più, com'è?
Esatto.
That's it. Okay, Ross, next one is
It was more expensive than expected. It was a little more expensive than expected.
a little.
Roughly, what does that mean?
Roughly.
Mm.
Roughly is not precisely. Roughly,
Ah.
more or less.
Sì, approssimativamente.
Approximately. Okay, and Marty.
His way of thinking, sì, vabbè. Thinking is similar to mine, okay? Is really?
Anto.
The documentary is as interesting as you might think. It's a very Ah, bella prova. The
Documentary
is
is
interesting as you might think. Very non ci sta proprio. Non ci sta, perché is very as interesting, no, non suona. Is a lot as interesting, is now here near. Vado per esclusione, proprio perché very non mi piace. Is a lot. I don't know. I can put a lot as interesting as you might. This documentary is a lot as interesting as you might think. Bah, lasciamo così.
Let's go with a lot. Okay. Ale.
Jack's transfer are the same as Mia's on this test. The transfer are exactly the same as Mia on this test.
Exactly the same as Mia's on this text. Anna?
We are less prepared than we should be. Not quite.
Not quite. Ross?
Cats
Mm.
are different from dogs, are very different from dogs.
And Marty?
The coffee cafe is cheap. Cheap? Si legge?
Yes, Chip.
But as good as Coffee Central.
As good as.
Not much.
Not much? Okay. Let's
Aiuto.
wow.
Ecco.
5 su 8.
Not bad, it could be even worse. Let's go. Okay, this is not correct. So,
Not quite.
not quite.
Non abbastanza.
It doesn't go.
You can go.
Okay.
Quite.
Ok.
Cats and dairy, that was correct. We're a bit less prepared than we should be. Okay. Jack's answers are exactly the same as Mia's on this test. You did well. The documentary is nowhere near as interesting as you might think. I know that it's quite pretentious as a way, but
Nobody here near. No here. Now here. Near. What does it mean?
yeah, the thing is that before as, you can't put very as, and you can't put a lot that is the same as, a lot as, okay? But nowhere near is something that you can use it before as. Even if it's not so common to use, then his way of thinking is really similar to mine. That was correct. It was a little more expensive. That was easy. I felt so much better than yesterday. And that was the end. Okay. Not so difficult, but not so immediate. I'd like you to do a bit more conversation now. Let's get on something with the vocabulary. Okay. Oh, that is funny. Relationship, no. With the sport. Are you good at sport? Are you good at sport? Yes, you are. Here we have a young guy, so probably he could beat you. So there are some sport-specific words for sports. Okay, here you can see the number of letters that you needed. I don't even put at the moment the solution. Let's see which one do you know. So in football or basketball, it's the most responsible player in the team is of course the captain. Okay. Let's start. Antonella.
Okay.
Number 2.
Non ho capito cosa devo fare, abbiate pazienza.
No, it's the same for me. That I don't
Darling,
understand.
you read it and you
No,
When shall I
don't
have
see
to
it.
read it? I don't. We see the
è rimasta la
images of
scheda
before.
vecchia.
sorry.
The previous year.
You're right. My bad. Bad. Sorry.
Ah, ecco.
Now it's okay. Okay. Yeah. Number two.
The most, okay. It's a track used for Formula One racing or motorcycling.
Yes. How do you call the place where the Formula One are doing their competitions?
I don't know. I'm not.
Similar to the Italian word, if you know it. Anybody knows?
No.
No, non lo so.
It's the circuit.
Ah,
Sì.
circuit. Okay.
Certo.
Because you say Italian as well. Il circuito di Monza, il
Sì,
circuito.
sì,
Right.
Yeah,
We
the
don't
circuit.
see. I don't see Formula One.
Me too. I don't like.
I'm sure you know by hearing on the radio is the circuit. Okay, Ale, number 3.
You can play tennis and basketball in this.
How do you call the place?
Camp, but
Not camp.
Field.
It's not field.
Court. Tennis court.
Court. Yeah, court.
Tennis court.
I'm going to say you how it's written here. Or you can even leave it here. And here the number of letter. So we got circuit and we got court. Okay, Anna, number 4.
The people who go and watch a sports event.
It's not the same word that we use, for example, in theater or cinema.
Okay.
No,
No.
it's another word. It's not the audience. Okay.
Quindi noi,
Che sai, tifosi?
tifosi però non lo so come si dice.
Public. No.
Really what you say, because they're not supported, they say they go the way they watch sport events. How do you say? Nobody got the word? You missed the word? Is the
Spectators. Spectators.
Okay.
Si poteva arrivare.
You say the crowd. If there are a lot of people, it's the crowd. Okay, Ross.
It's a sport you can play on ice or grass. Yes, I don't know the.
It's the same in Italian and English. There's no translation actually for this.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that one.
Yes.
You did right.
Non mi ricordo.
The word?
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
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 Okay. Sì.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Marty, number 6.
Before you do any kind of exercise, it's very important to do this stretching.
Actually, stretching is at the end of an exercise. It's not before.
Before.
Because it's specific.
Stretching.
Riscaldamento. È una
Riscaldamento.
tipo heat up, una cosa del genere.
What do you say?
heat up, c'è una cosa del genere, cioè riscaldamento, non so come.
Oh, it's easier. It's much easier. You can do that. What?
God damn it, I don't know.
No? Anto, you say in Italian and it's the same.
Io ho detto riscaldamento.
Riscaldamento.
Riscaldare, dici tu heat, riscaldare, no?
Yes, but not in this case.
Warm up, no?
Warm up.
Warm up.
Warm up. Riscaldamento, warm
I was
up.
reading the other one, the second.
Oh, number 7. Okay, just number 7.
When this happens to you, you may have to go to hospital.
What?
Squasci le gambe.
Uh, God. I mean,
Get what?
the first 3, I think it's God. Like, God damn it.
Okay, because they are, yes, is probably, yes, is a phrasal verb. But how do you get? Oops.
Right now I'm thinking like got damaged, but
Get, you don't get damaged, but you get,
fucked for food. I don't know.
now it's more generic
But
because it's not so specific.
bro,
No,
Quando
nobody.
ti fai male? Quando sarebbe? Quando ti fai
yes.
male?
And get
Get accident.
Injured.
accident.
No.
Injured.
Ross, 100 points.
Get injured.
Get injured. Go Ross. Bravi. Ok.
Stai a divertire, birbacciona.
Brave. Martina, number 8.
Camp Nou, Stadio Olimpico and Old Trafford are all, ma io non li conosco, però sono famosi. Are all
You probably know it. The other same, more or less, is the same kind of building. What kind of building is the Stadio Olimpico? How can you call it in English? It's a word because it's coming from Latin. No sports, girl.
No, stadium.
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 Yes, it's a stadium. Yes. And Anto?
It's a verb which describes when two teams have the same score at the end of a match. Pareggio.
Yes.
Yes.
E mo?
How do you say? Pareggio?
Balance. No.
Sono 4 parole.
It's a word that you use even with another meaning completely different. As is often happens.
Non mi ricordo.
Yeah? No, it's not fair. It's a draw. It's a draw. Like drawing.
Ma draw è just non è disegnare? Draw non è disegnare?
I told you, it's got another meaning as well, completely different.
Ah, ecco.
Yes, a draw. It's a draw. And it's used even for a verb or for a noun. So you can even say at the end, it's a draw.
But if you have to say disegno.
Draw, drawing.
Draw. Ok, quindi.
Same.
Come avrebbe detto Maila, è una parola per tanti significati. Ok, va bene.
Sometimes we do it. We do the same in Italian. Yeah. 10. Anna.
It's a person who showed a red card in a football match. L'arbitro. Cosa sarà l'arbitro?
The football match has different name than, for example, in a tennis game. There are two different names, but for the football match is the, you know that.
Arbitro? No,
Yes,
non so.
I know, in Italian it is. Nobody. No.
Beh, aspetta, quante lettere sono? Dove sei? Aspetta, c'ho le faccine io.
Yes, it's 3, 6, 7 letters. 7 letters. I give you the first. It's starting with
Re-
R.
Com'è che start qui? Ah,
R.
referee?
Referee. Yes, referee.
È un nome del
Brava.
genere.
Referee. Yeah.
Referee.
And what about in tennis? Do you know the same word for the tennis?
No.
It's not referee. No, it's not the judge. It's the umpire. Umpire.
Ampere.
Umpire.
Tennis
Do you
serve.
play tennis? No, nobody plays tennis. Not me.
No.
I just know
No.
the words. Okay, Ross, it's a sport. No.
Where you jump head first into a pool. Ah, ok. Tuffatore.
Yes. The sport, the name of the sport, so is
Swimmer. No.
not swimmer.
No,
It's
Deep diver. No.
just without deep. It's just
Diver.
diver is the person and the sport is
Diving.
diving. Diving.
Ah,
Yeah.
diving.
Diving. Okay. Do not confuse with scuba diving. Scuba diving is the sport when you do when you are on a sea near, I don't know, the reef, and you put something to breathe underneath. This is scuba diving, but alone without other words is diving. Okay, diving. 12, Marty.
In this sport, you go around a course of 9 or 18 holes.
Yeah.
Che qua come si dice?
Golf.
Il golf.
Golf. It's
È uguale. Golf.
Golf. Golf, you know, you got a course. Course, 9-hole course or 18-hole course. Anto?
It's a phrasal verb, means go to a gym and do exercise. Si chiama
When you go to a gym, do an exercise, not outside.
workout.
Brava. Very good,
Non lo
workout.
sapevo.
No, we say in Italian probably andare in palestra, allenarci in palestra. We don't have a specific word for when you go to a gym. I don't think we have. It depends on the kind of workout actually you do in the gym, if you do bodybuilding or you do something different. But actually the whole is workout.
Why they have separated the two words instead of put them together? Workout is not just only one word, or is separate? Separate
No,
is
workout
one.
is a phrasal verb.
separate.
It's a phrasal verb using to explain going to the gym and do exercise.
Okay.
Some exercise generic in the gym, workout. 14, there are 5 letters. Ale?
It's what professional athletics do every day.
That is very similar to workout, but actually professional athletes, they do it in a different way. They can go running, they can, what do they do?
In
In Italian we say
Training. No.
Training.
Allenarsi, training. Train.
Train.
Train
Train basta.
means something different. But you know, train like the shoes that you use, they are the trainers, of course. Okay. And Anna.
It's opposite of opposite of lose.
Vinci.
Oh, yeah.
15 tre lettere.
3 letters.
Lose. Win.
Win. Yeah, win. Ross.
16. Okay. Now see there are
That's a
30
long one, yeah.
on the pitch in a rugby match,
Ciao.
but only 22 in a football match.
Ah.
Rounds, no.
Players.
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 Players. So you see, rugby, we call a pitch. A rugby pitch, okay? Then we have Marty.
It means to hit a ball with your foot.
Which is this verb?
I don't know.
Yes. So you understand it.
È un calcio, to kick.
Calcio.
No? A kick. È un calcio? No?
Kick. Like
Kick.
yeah, kick.
Kick.
Okay. No, Anto?
It's the name of the person who gives instructions to members of a team, but who doesn't play. Il coso. Dunque è l'allenatore.
And we call it
Coach.
Il coach.
Coach.
Esatto.
the coach. Even coach means pullman. So
Exactly.
for each word you can find is pair. So it's got a pair everywhere. So okay, Ale, 19.
It's a person who supports the team. I don't know if it's Mr. or
Not the support.
it's fan.
Fan, yes, it's a fan.
Come?
Fan. Ah.
A fan.
I was thinking it's a person. No, persons. Right?
No, persons is wrong,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's just
I was
singular. Yes.
thinking, it was just on.
No, it's a person who supports a team. It's a fan, but we
Yeah.
can have 1,000 fans, of course. And Anna, 20.
It's where you play indoor sports.
Yes, how do you call a place where you do indoor sports? Here they give us this.
Due parole così lunghe.
Yes.
Sto già dicendo field. Mi sono
Oh,
bloccata.
field actually is outside, so it could be field. There are
Indoor, giusto.
This is indoor.
Come si chiama?
Perché non ti viene manco l'italiano, capito? Quello,
infatti.
se vedessi l'italiano, ce lo proveresti a fare la traduzione.
No camp, it could
Tipo
be
palestra, no?
solution, but it's not the right one.
Tipo palestra.
No, e no, dove fai
No.
degli sport indoor, you play indoor sport, tipo, se te lo dico.
Dillo. No, non lo so, I don't know.
It's at sports hall
Hall.
or arena, even an arena.
Ah,
Avete mai sentito quando c'è il basket che dicono il nome arena perché è solo al chiuso?
Mhm.
Arena.
No, no,
Tutte
solo
queste
assolutamente.
cosettine, or everything we found out here, we have in this. I want to show you probably this. Yes. Look, in this page that I'm going to send it to you. So here there are all the words, but they are divided into people and places. Then you got the verbs, and then you have an exercise to see all of them. So you see, these are, for example, the ones that we just done it now. So you see, one is fence. Number two,
Mhm.
read which one could be? Do you remember?
Yes.
Referee or
Referee.
umpire. Okay, referee is for football, umpire is for tennis. When they
Tennis.
sit on that high, very high chair there, they call it umpire. Then number three, of course, is captain. Number four is team. Number five, they are players. Number six, here we are. Sport arena.
Arena.
And number seven is the coach.
Coach.
Eight
At the
is
stadium.
the
Stadium.
and these are the
Spectators.
spectators or the crowd. So you see, by using this, of course, it's much easier because this is the exercise that is made to learn the words. The other one that we have made now is the one for the revision. So you were supposed to know all these words and just to have a revision. So let's see here are the places. For example, tennis and basketball. We got court, football, rugby, and okay. Do you remember?
Pitch.
Pitch. Football pitch, rugby pitch, hockey pitch. Swimming and diving.
Pool.
Athletics. Track. Yes. Formula One or motorcycle. Circuit. Golf.
Course.
Ski.
Slope.
Slope.
Per la discesa.
This is much easier. So which is the difference between win, beat?
Dov'è?
Win and beat.
What is the difference?
Yes, which is the difference? Anyone can tell me the difference?
What?
Win and beat.
Win is when you win a game, like
You win a game, okay?
And beat when I get on the field.
No, the idea is the same, but you say win is when you win a game, that is correct, and beat, you beat.
Beat is
What or who?
I beat Luca.
Okay, so that is the difference.
But-
You win something and you beat somebody. Okay, this is the
Cioè tu
difference.
dici vinci un gioco, cioè un game, o se no batti la persona.
Batti la squadra.
Okay, shoot a
Mhm.
medal or a trophy,
Okay.
something. And you beat another team or person. Okay. Now trying to do this. You remember the past tenses of these verbs? Beat,
Won. To win,
beat,
won, won.
Beat.
Beat.
No, it's not beat, beat.
Bet. Non è bet, no?
No.
Beaten.
Beaten. To beat, bet, beaten.
Beaten.
Ok.
Win,
Won.
win, won. Open it. One. It's not one. It's one.
Won.
Okay. Okay. Lose.
Lost.
Lost.
Bravi, everybody. Draw.
Drew, drawn.
That's it. Like flow. Like fly. Drew, drawn. That is like disegnare, the same, but is pareggiare. Okay.
Aspetta che me lo segno. Draw.
Okay, now put one of those verbs, the right one, choose the right one, and put as in a past tense. So, Milan,
Beat Chelsea.
Beat Chelsea.
3-0.
3-0.
okay.
Won. Milan won.
Won the match.
Won the match.
Lose.
No, it's
Lost.
78 on 91 to 91 to the Boston Celtics, and Spain
Drew.
with Brazil
Brazil.
2-all. Okay. Listen.
Two all, due pari?
Due pari.
Due pari?
All e due pari.
I want to let you listen the last part, just the last one.
Drew. Drawn.
Okay, now.
B. 1. Milan beat Chelsea 3-0.
Nil.
2.
Milan won the match 3-0.
3-0.
3.
The Chicago Bulls lost 78 to 91 to the Boston Celtics.
2.
4. Spain drew with Brazil 2-all.
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 Okay.
Nail, come è scritto? Nail.
Nil.
NIL.
Yes, NIL. Nil.
Ok.
Noi diciamo 2-0, 3-0, 3-0.
Ok.
Ok? Nello stesso. This is interesting for you. The phrasal verb that we were saying. It's important warm up before you do any vigorous exercise. Do light exercise to get ready, for example, for a match. So warm up is lighter. My daughter works out every afternoon, does exercise at gym, and the player got a red card, was sent off after committing a foul. Okay, that is
Che sei un fallo?
ballo è sent off, so is espellere. Ok?
Dico foul è fallo, no? Mi hai detto?
Foul, fallo.
Ok.
Okay, and my team was knocked out in the semi-finals, eliminated. So you are beaten in a game, but if you are knocked out, usually is in a big competition. That means that you are completely out, eliminated. Okay, so I'm going to send this to you, and you can even do this. Just this is very easy. Professional sports people have to train every day. And here you have the verb that we have already done in the previous exercise to put right in the right places. Is that right?
Okay. Exercise D, page.
Tanto ce lo mandi, vero?
In your book, in the green book, and this is page 157. But I'm going to send you anyway this. And I'm going to send you even the previously exercise. And if you want, even the comparison and superlative, comparative. Okay.
Ok.
And I see you. Oh, by the way, next Monday is holidays, bank holiday.
Yeah.
Esatto.
So we're not gonna meet for next Monday. We will see if we can just think of something else somewhere else. Not somewhere else, no, but I don't know when. I don't know when actually. if it's
Are you
possible.
busy all week long?
The only thing we can do is trying to make, because I was proposing another lesson to the other group on Monday, we could try to do maybe Thursday or Tuesday, a Tuesday lesson all together online. If you are okay, if it's okay for you.
At what
I'll
time?
let you know the time. I'll let you know the time. So we stay both groups, the B1 and the B2 together, just not to lose the rhythm. Okay.
Okay.
So I give you the time for to recuperate this lesson on Tuesday. Probably
This Tuesday.
next Tuesday. Yes.
No,
Next.
After the holiday. Probably.
After the holiday.
After the
Okay.
holiday, yes. That is the 3rd. The 3rd of November.
Mm?
Okay.
No.
If it's possible on Tuesday, probably after lunch. But you are not, or in the evening, late, like today, or probably
I
7
prefer in
o'clock.
the evening. I prefer in the evening if you
Prefer in
can.
evening.
Otherwise, it doesn't matter. I will hear just a recording.
Okay, so I think I'm going to propose it for Tuesday evening, and I'll let you know. I will confirm it on our WhatsApp group. Okay.
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 Thank
See
you.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
See
Good
you.
evening.
To you, darling. Bye.
Bye.
Last evening.